I'm coming home, I'm coming home, tell the world I'm coming.
Welcome back to Wilso Reviews, and today I'm going to review the anime Gunslinger. It's an anime I've been watching for a couple of weeks now on Netflix. Now, if you want to go watch it, I've just been watching it for a while, and it's taken me a little bit, not too long. It's actually very short for an anime, to be honest. It's only got one series. Gunslinger. Gunslinger was an anime that was created by Morio Osaka, and his vision, I guess, was to make an anime that had this organization who took deceased little girls and turned them into cyborgs, who would later train to become assassins, and their handlers would then control them by explaining to them certain ideas on what they needed to do for a certain job. If a certain guy needed to be killed, whether he needed to be sniped, whether he needed to be gunned down, or whether they needed to be just shot down in general with just one pistol, or killed a certain way, they would do it for him. Some handlers were better than others. Some cared about their cyborgs more because they're little girls and they still have little girl, I guess, emotions. So some are taken care of more better than others, and some of the handlers don't give a shit, and some of them just don't really acknowledge. Basically, the anime is based around each job. There's this one person that needs to die, and they need to train the girls up in order to kill this guy or woman. Matter of fact, sometimes they kill a woman. In the end, really, it is just that. That is about it for the anime. They don't really have much else in the story-wise going for it. It's just this organization that has only been named a few times what they do, and really they kill off certain people for certain reasons. Honestly, I have to admit, the anime is a little bit lackluster. I found it very lacking in story. It didn't have enough story in it to carry me to the next series, I guess. I watched it. I liked the concept of Gunslinger, using little girls to be assassins to in order to gain something from them, gain something for themselves. So I thought that was a cool storyline where could have been this underground boss that was calling the shots, and eventually they turn on the organization or something like that. But unfortunately, the story isn't just fruitful like that. It's just a very simple story of, we've got this guy to kill. Okay, let's train to kill him. Okay, he's dead. Okay, I reward my cyborg now with this camera or this stuffed bear. That's about it. So unfortunately for an anime, it lacks a story. The animation, the music, and the characters are all pretty interesting enough, but unfortunately, they're just not as the story itself not interesting. There was great moments where I thought they could have used a great villain. There were some of the guys in there that could have just been like, well, I got promoted to be the head honcho, and now I run the shots, and now I'm going to use this organization to benefit my own gain. But that never happened. So unfortunately, it just was a very dry story. But however, if you do like anime, it's a very well action anime. It has a lot of action in it. It kind of reminded me of Cowboy Bebop, what I'm watching at the moment. Except I find Cowboy Bebop much more better in the action department. I just find that anime but a lot better. But I was just comparing it just for action. The action is not too bad. It's actually quite interesting to watch it too. And the music helps each scene move along with the animation. It's really cool like that. They do also a lot of good artwork as well, as they're basing it off of Europe. So there are a lot in a Europe location. So the artwork is really nicely done. So whoever had to do this anime would have had to do it in a Europe style. So most animes are usually Japanese style because they're in a Japanese kind of a town. So that would have been hard to do for them. So I give them props to that. Unfortunately, the story just lacks. That's about it, really. I can't be more negative than that. There's just the story itself is just what lacks in this anime. It just doesn't carry it further to be more interesting. Unfortunately, you need a good villain to carry a show like that. Sometimes you just need that bad guy. And unfortunately, they just didn't have it. In episodes, they had certain bad guys or certain people that were the bad person, but they weren't really enough to be, hey, that guy's the asshole that we all hate. So, unfortunately for Gunslinger, I'm gonna give it a 5 out of 10. It's an average anime. It's pretty good for most part if you want to just watch it as an action anime and a little bit of story, but I found that the story just was lacking a little bit more depth. It needed more juice in it in order to be more interesting. If it had a decent enough villain, like some of the ideas I was saying, I would have definitely bumped this anime up to about 8 out of 10. But unfortunately, I'm just going to have to leave it at. Thank you again for tuning in to Wilso Reviews. I hope you enjoyed this review. If you did, hit a like on the video. If you want to subscribe for more videos like these, subscribe on my YouTube channel at Wilso Reviews. Also, if you are interested in games, I also do game highlights every week, so you can subscribe for that reason alone as well. If you have ideas for future reviews, you can message me on Facebook at Wilso Reviews and give me ideas for future reviews that I may want to do. You can also give me ideas of TV shows that you are watching, and I can probably put them in my list of what to watch later. Thank you again for tuning in. I hope to see you soon, guys. See ya. Bye.